Major.
Gentlemen,
We loading up?
when we're done here, our unit's never been hit this hard before. And why don't you just take a minute, share a word, say a prayer if that's your way.
We're good to go, sir.
All right then, let's go get these sons of bitches that did this. Details will be on your MRTs. The bomb that killed our men was headed for our southern border. They paid a steep personal price to stop it. But that's the cost we choose to bear for our nation. The cost that Ramirez, Allen, McGann, and Haynes chose to pay on our behalf. Their sacrifice was not in vain. Let's just make sure we don't have to make the same one again. That bomb had to pass through a lot of hands to end up where it did. One of the men in the chain, Gabriel Paez, wants to come in. And Paez is a mid-level drug runner and a new kid on the block in gun running. Sounds like he bit off more than he could chew, and now he wants out. He claims he didn't know the bomb's target. Blah, 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 I don't care. Paez is a loose thread. Time to pull.
It's a big rig, that's all I'm saying.
She got that 6.7-liter V8, so I mean, I figure she's the better deal.
30. Live on a base, not a ranch. That should work. You don't need that 6.7.
Just saying, man, she's the better deal.
Try it now.
How's that?
We need to get spun up ASAP.
How long's the team need?
Prep? About 30 seconds. Just got the green light, people. Let's get it together. 30. Douse that. Pepper. Kozak.
So they actually got those working. Not bad.
Hey, well, the tech works great till you try to move too fast in it. What's he up?
Warlord. Hiding in a refugee camp. Sounds like he's got the same supply as our friends in South America. Intel's on the MRT.
The man you brought in, Paez, coughed up about 100 names. Most of them are small to mid-time players in South America. But we did dig out one unusual connection. Gentlemen, we're heading to Africa. Paez's gear was only part of a larger shipment. Another part went into Zambia, to a man named Dede Makaba. Makaba's an Angolan warlord and war criminal. He fled Angola and crossed the border into Zambia, where he set up shop right in the middle of a refugee camp. He's got a fresh shipment en route. Makaba's just a means to an end. Your priority is intel on the source of that shipment. Our window's tight on this, so it's gonna have to be a daylight raid. A local contact will get you into the camp. Find Makaba, find his shipment, and find his source.
I shot the sheriff,
But I didn't shoot the deputy. No, no.
I shot the sheriff.
There she is. Home away from home.
I love the Navy. I do. Except for all the damn sailors.
No problem, 30, because we're not staying. Major just pinged me. Langley's got trouble.
Didn't even touch down and we already got a job.
Support got our gear in here?
Ready and waiting. Mission details are coming in on your MRT now.
The black box you recovered in Zambia was well traveled. DIA managed to pull the nav data from it and came back with hits in Nigeria. There's been a lot of activity in the Niger Delta recently. Turns out CIA already had an asset in-country to monitor a PMC operating in the region. Watchgate says they're providing security for oil companies, but it looks like that's not all they're up to. These guys are muscling in on refineries, running ops into local villages. They're destabilizing an already shaky area. We want to know why. CIA's agent, Officer Dan Sykes, delivered an intel package on the situation, and then went dark. Langley's tried to re-establish contact. So far, no luck. They're assuming the worst. We're going in to locate, secure, and extract Officer Sykes, whatever his condition.
I know that scene in Nigeria was tough, but don't let it get in your head. Those people were in trouble long before we got there.
Hey, there's a line here. Guess the Army's not real big on manners, huh?
Maybe you want to teach me some, kid.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse us. We're a little off this morning. We haven't slept in 72 hours. Just got back from a village full of dead kids. Our mistake.
Hey, yeah, you guys go ahead.
Come on. Fucker. Don't sweat him. Stay calm.
I'll save you a seat, Jarhead.
Officer Sykes is on his way to Ramstein Air Base. After they check him out, he'll be going home, thanks to you. In return, he gave us some critical intel. The pieces are coming together, gentlemen. All three supply chains lead us back to the same source. A gun runner out of Pakistan with an international client list. We're going to Peshawar, a convenient hub for illicit trade to and from Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. This isn't a small-time operation. Whoever he is, the guy is running serious hardware, mil-spec technology, maybe even radioactive material. We have to cut him off. We're cooperating with Pakistani forces on this one. Their operation will cover ours. They keep the local, we get a supplier, everybody wins. Your team will identify, secure, and extract the supplier. Get this guy, and we're a major step closer to the big picture.
You sure we gotta do this?
Unless you wanted to think you're a target.
The DOD would pay $60 million for a freaking babysitter. Well, after you, Precious.
Kozak, verification code. Alpha 29er Yankee 7.
Ghost Lead, verification code. Whiskey Bravo 41 Foxtrot.
Pepper. Verification code. 16 Hotel Mike 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Hey, big guy. Queen of England. Hey, verification code Charlie 121 November. Jesus. Damn it, I said Queen, didn't I?
That's your name from now on. Katya Progova, former Russian intelligence. She's connected all over the place, so it'll take some time to unravel who she's really working for. But none of the options look good. Russia's the last place any of us wanted to be. But we go where we're sent, and this is where the trail leads. From what we've got out of her, Progova's people have been using a derelict weather station near the Norwegian border as a staging area. The station's in two distinct sections. That's all we know. Anything else your team finds is gonna help us. So gather intel on the facility, then bring it down. Hard.
All right, check it. So the ones laying suppressive fire, right? Just unloading, keeping their heads down. But then this chopper pops up over the ridge.
The sniper's keeping a pin?
No, the other one, the country kid.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Thanks.
so the sniper sees the chopper, and he just lines up the shot, right? All cool and shit. Takes the shot,
Yeah?
bam! Nails the pilot.
Bullshit.
Serious?
First shot?
No shit, first shot, I swear to God, right through the fucking canopy. Wow!
That's so badass.
Right? And the best part? The bird just rolls over and drops. Blam! Right on the enemy position. I mean, clears out
If I remember
everything
right,
just like
that one shot,
Insane.
that was with an RPG.
Yeah.
You gonna tell them how it really went down?
Right, so it's lines up the shot. The chopper,
Nah,
right? Oh, and he just
their version's better.
I don't think anyone was expecting what you uncovered. That amount of military-grade hardware shouldn't have been a surprise, and that's got people worried. NSA, CIA, and DIA are swapping a lot of data right now, and a picture's emerging. Progova's part of a hardline faction inside Russia called the Ravens Rock Druzhina. We're still working connections, but this thing runs deep. In the meantime, Langley says Ravens Rock is moving a top-grade system into the hands of some truly bad people. I'll tell you up front, this op is a bad idea. You know it, I know it, and we'll do it anyway. We'll be deep inside Russian territory with zero margin for error. Ops don't get any higher risk than this. But the risk this gear poses if it slips through is even greater. So let's make damn sure we do it the right way.
Oh man, these things are so cool. Get a shot of this.
Like people get in it?
Yeah, no, for real. It's a phone, man. What do you think it does?
Sorry, mate. For what?
It's from before they had... I don't know, I just thought it was cool. Hey, what's that? A weird-looking plane.
I don't think that's a plane, man.
No, wait. Keep filming it.
It's gonna get like 2 hits on the web. Let's watch it, man. Hey, watch out! Watch it! Ouch! Hey, stop the bus! Stop the bus!
Hey! Oh, shit!
Dude, are you all right? Oh, shit, look at all that!
Shut it off, man! Quit filming!
Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh my God, bro!
Come on! This way! Try this way!
Look at that dude! He's all fucked up, man!
Shut the damn camera off! Stop filming!
You can't!
Get off me!
You can't go out there!
Go, get off!
Stop! Watch out! Run, man! Run!
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Are you all right? Come on, man. Get up! Somebody help me! I need help here!
Satellite collision. That's the official line.
So what's the real story, sir? That's too much left standing for a nuke.
It was a nuke. Until our missile shield took the warhead out. Couldn't do anything about the delivery system.
Missile defense? Thought the program was a joke.
That would be called disinformation, Kozak. And the politicians get to worry about what it all means. You're going after the launch site.
Let me guess. Russians are claiming it ain't theirs. What?
Just in time.
Way to show.
The first intel we had on the launch came from Moscow. They're as surprised as we are. Looks like a rogue spear instead. Maybe even the same one you were hunting a few months back. But for right now, London's bleeding. And we've got unfinished business. We're on the brink here, gentlemen. That missile might not have been launched by the Russian government, but it came out of Russia. Whether Ravens Rock is responsible for the launch or not, we believe they're behind the internal pressure calling for Volodin's replacement. Momentum is building and it's not looking good. We're not in position to do much about Russian politics. We'll have to go where we can do some good instead. Trajectory analysis puts the launch site in Dagestan, just east of the Georgian border. A Georgian Spec Ops unit was deployed to investigate, but they dropped contact and disappeared near the target zone. We've agreed to help the Georgians recover their team. With luck, we'll find some answers, too. All hell's broke loose in Russia, gentlemen. State is reporting that a group of hardline Russian nationalists, calling themselves the Ravens Rock Druzhina, has launched a coup against President Volodin. Loyalist troops are fighting back, but they're widely scattered and lacking unified command. Russia's top military officer, General of the Army Yuri Kozlov, was on his way back to Moscow from a defense summit in Astana when the coup took place. Ravens Rock had his plane intercepted and shot down over Kazakhstan, just a few miles south of the border. Volodin needs our help whether he wants it or not. Kozlov is our way in. We're sending you to Kazakhstan to get him before Ravens Rock does. You'll be going in with just your basic gear. That means no optical camo, drones, or remote sensors. Get in, search the crash site, find Kozlov, and get him to the extraction point.
Shit's getting real. It's some kind of coup.
Are we at least gonna have time for chow?
Wouldn't count on it.
know things went sideways in Dagestan. Believe me, I wouldn't be sending your team out again so soon if we could avoid it. Raven's Rock just came out of the shadows full force. The group must have been preparing for this moment for years. Now they've taken the Kremlin, and with it, the country. We've ID'd 2 major players. The first is General Bukharov. He's running the military arm of the coup. The other is the new president, Sergei Makhmedov. Raven's Rock has secured remarkable stability in a short time. Resistance forces are fighting back, but they're critically short of fuel supplies. We're gonna give them a little lift. Forces loyal to General Bukharov have seized drilling ships in the North Sea and may have sabotaged them. We need your team to secure the facilities.
Russian spec ops aren't known for being big talkers, but Kozak's got Russian in his blood. Figured I'd let him take a shot.
Как там погода в Екатеринбурге? Ты ведь не из Москвы. Цепных псов в доме не держат.
Волки расчет, где сейчас.
He's not talking because he's a grunt. He doesn't know anything.
Oh, I know you're Kozak. From New York. And I know they brought you in because your unit can't keep its men alive. How many is it now? 4? 5?
Nice ink. Saw a bunch of dead men in Georgia.
We're done here, Kozak. What'd you get?
His tat. It's from a Russian folklore. About men who choose to become wolves. Tell DIA to start hunting references to Bodark.
Good job.
The Russian resistance is putting up a hell of a fight, and the resources you sent will go a long way. Unfortunately, the movement is still scattered and disorganized. DIA's identified a leader who could bring them together, General Alexei Duka. He's a career soldier, an impressive tactician, and a badass, and he might be the hero the Loyalists need. Raven's Rock forces must know it because they've pinned him in. We don't know the exact situation on the ground, but we know he needs a hand. Get in there and take the pressure off. If he can take it from there, I'd say he's the man for the job. Kozlov has set up his headquarters in St. Petersburg. His field commander, General Duka, has rallied Loyalist troops and already won several major victories against Raven's Rock forces. Duka has the troops he needs to break into the city. What he doesn't have is the command and control network to use them effectively. The Russian military has a tradition of using specially modified train cars as mobile command posts. We've located one of them at a rail yard near Omsk. The area is heavily defended, so you'll infiltrate the yard aboard a military train heading for the front. Once inside, you'll secure the command car and access its command, communications, and control software. The NSA has taken the code keys you recovered in Kazakhstan and created an eavesdropping program that you'll upload into the command car.
Your time to shine.
Hope your Bronx doesn't tip him off.
It's Brooklyn, and it won't.
You pull this off, and I just might retire.
That's not inspiring, Captain.
Be fine, kid. Just keep your head on a swivel.
Will do.
5 mics to LZ, going dark.
Do us proud.
You guys risked a lot for General Duka, but you made it work and it's paying off. I'm damn proud of you. The Resistance is making a strong push, rallying around Duka. But Raven's Rock still has an ace in the hole. President Volodin's locked up in a black prison, near borders even we don't dare cross. If the Loyalists are gonna restore their government, they need proper authority to do it with. General Duka has a force standing by to transport Volodin back to Moscow. We just need to go get him. Kozak, you're taking point. You'll infiltrate the prison, locate President Volodin, and bring him out.
Hey, buddy. It's Dad. It's Daddy. Happy birthday. Yeah, you having a good... Yeah, uh-huh. That sounds great. Did Mom let you pick the place? All right, buddy. Look, you tell your mama... No. Daddy's got to go to work now. Okay, buddy? Yeah. I love you. All right, people. Let's get this done.
President Volodin will never publicly acknowledge your role in his rescue. Hopefully his return to power will be thanks enough. If not, well, I'll buy you around. In the meantime, Duka's people are pushing into Moscow. We're sending you in to support them. The crowd should draw most of the attention. I want your team to shadow the procession and make sure their way is clear. Once they're secure, we're going after Raven Rock's military head. General Bukharov is on site, coordinating final efforts. This will be a victory for the people of Russia. We're not here to save the country for them, but we'll sure as hell do what we can to make sure they win. Raven's Rock is finished. Thanks to the eavesdropping package you placed on Kozlov's command post, we've been listening in on the Russians' high-level communications. Intelligence officers at the Kremlin and the Defense Ministry are reporting that huge amounts of classified data have been stolen. The Russians have traced the file transfers to an interior ministry building across town. Duka's about to throw a ring of steel around the building. Get inside the building, get the files, and get out before you're cut off. If we pull this off, we'll have the Russians by the balls for decades. If we fail, we could be looking at another Cold War.
Hey! Oh, man, you must be pissed. Come all the way over here and the locals end up doing all the shooting for you, huh?
Business as usual.
No, outside.
What's the word, Captain?
We've got actionable intel on their location. These are the people that cost us our men, gentlemen. 0530, we finish this.
Locals did all the shooting my ass.
Business as usual, brother.
As far as the world's concerned, this crisis is over. But we all know we're not quite done here. We've picked up a line on the remaining Ravens Rock leadership. They're at a compound in the countryside, but not for long. Sounds like this is a final meetup before they scatter. Make no mistake, we lose them now and they're in the wind forever. And you can bet they've got a serious plan B. They started this with a bomb that took the lives of our men. And now we're gonna end it. On our terms. This one's official, and officially off the record. Infiltrate the compound, take out your targets. No loose ends.